Seeing nature in its rawest form, untouched by humanity for thousands and thousands of years, that's an experience by itself, and that you have to go through to really know what it feels like.
Hello and welcome to the part 2 of our travel vlog of Masai Mara, Kenya. If you haven't caught the part 1 of this vlog yet, I will leave the link above. Do watch it.
I've always been fascinated by giraffes. Their unusual shape, the design on their body, the grace with which they walk, and even when they are running, it seems like they are in slow motion. It's a wonderful animal, isn't it?
We were really surprised when we saw the giraffe chewing on the bones. Giraffes are herbivores after all. What they are doing here is that they are licking the salts, the mineral and the calcium off the bones, and that provides them the extra nutrition they need for their own bones and muscles.
So we have a lioness here, and we're going to see the lioness up close. She's basking in the sun, she's drying up or getting nice suntan. And she's right in front of us. She's just about 15 feet away, maybe not even that much. So exciting. They're fascinating how they raise their cubs like tigresses. And there we saw the lion as well. The lioness was resting, relaxing, and the lion was hiding in a bush. He just momentarily got up from his sleep, from his siesta, and looked straight at us. And what a magical moment that was.
The lion wanted to get up and leave actually, but he was surrounded by vehicles on all sides. So poor fellow, he went back to rest. After a little while, he found his way out of the bushes and went back to his lioness.
What we have spotted now is this big herd of topis, and they're herbivores essentially. They're grazing, and normally you don't find them in such bigger groups, but I think it's morning time and it's the time of the day when they're out grazing. So you see a lot of them right here.
These black patches on their faces and their bodies make them look very different from the rest of the antelopes.
So it's lunchtime and we have packed lunch from hotel. We have decided to have outdoor lunch right on the Mara. It's a bit scary because I'm not sure if there are any animals lurking around. I'm trusting our driver David. David's going to tell us if there are any cheetahs or lions planning to have us for lunch. So this is our lunch. It's packed and it's given from the hotel. About 50 kilometers from our hotel to reach the Mara river, and here we have the hippos and the crocodiles. In fact, I will show you. There are a couple of crocodiles, but the hippos are lying submerged in the water. So this is a river where the wildebeest come for their massive migration, and this is where the National Geographic guys apparently set up their cameras and set up shop here so that they can capture every movement. The Mara river becomes full and flooded, and it's very difficult to cross the river at that point in time, and that is when the wildebeest attempt to do so. You must have seen these videos on National Geographic which show the massive migration and how they try to cross the river to get across to the other side. standing is at the Kenya-Tanzania border. Just in front of me lies Tanzania. In fact, the very famous Serengeti National Reserve is in Tanzania, and this is Kenya. We are at the Masai Mara. In fact, if you draw a straight line across this point towards my left, we will go straight to Mombasa, which is the port town of Kenya. This is a remarkable experience. Kenya, Tanzania share so much of a border, and it's very easy. It's a porous border. It's very easy to move from one part of the country to the other country, the neighboring country, which is Tanzania.
Just like that, out of the blue, we spotted the African rhino. Unlike the Indian rhinos, they have two horns. They are also endangered because people poach them for their horns. This one was extremely shy and immediately ran out of sight. But for us, our day was made.
So what we have spotted now is this beautiful animal called eland. E-L-A-N-D, and that apparently is the biggest antelope in the world. It's a huge animal in terms of size, and it's kind of a mix of a gazelle, a big gazelle, and a cow. It's got these beautiful stripes on its back and some patches of black on its knees towards the backside. It's something I've seen for the first time ever. I have not even seen pictures of it before, so this is quite unusual.
If it was not for David the driver, we would have certainly not spotted this lion. He was sleeping with his back towards us.
I have a lion, a massive lion, the king of the jungle, just 5 feet away having his afternoon nap. How surreal can it get?
We turned around the jeep in the hope that we'll get a closer look, and then we spot another lion. He was so close that we could hear him breathe. Yet, he seemed unaffected by our presence and went back to sleep. I guess lions are simply pros at sleeping. You see a lot of warthogs all over Masai. If you have watched the movie The Lion King, the character name is Pumbaa in the movie. Many a time you see the mother warthogs with their babies. They are very interesting animals. While they graze, they bend their knees because their heads are so heavy that in order to maintain the balance, they have to bend their knees and eat the leaves.
So guys, it's been a very long day. We left at around 7:30 in the morning and have just gotten back to the hotel. It's about 4:45 and it's been so many long hours on the road, on the bumpy ride, that yes, all our joints and bones are aching. But we have had a very fruitful day. We have had some really solid live action. We saw pretty much all the big five except the leopard. The big five includes the lions, the elephants, the buffaloes, and we also spotted the rhinos, which are very, very rare to find, it seems. So they're very shy and very scared of humans. So pretty much it's been an eventful day. Now it's time to rest and recharge until our next game drive tomorrow morning. I'm at the Curio Shop at Sarova Mara Game Camp, and they have lots of interesting stuff around here. There are lots of artifacts, carvings, beadwork, choppers, t-shirts, clothing, cushion covers, you name it, they're all found here. And of course you have the standard fridge magnets, the keychain holders, the wallets, everything. Very interesting pieces of work. It's something that you would like to take away with you when you go back home. Most of these things you don't really find in India, and they're very interesting. So have a look around. So this is day 3 at Sarova Mara Game Camp at Masai Mara. We are wrapping up now. We have packed our suitcases and we're going to have breakfast and check out from the hotel. I must tell you that Masai Mara is an experience by itself, and it is something that you have to go through and have as in your memory box, because an this is an unbelievable experience. To see the animals in the wild and to see them in their true state is something which you can't imagine how it feels to watch them like that. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I enjoyed creating it. It was a fantastic experience, and I'm just considering myself privileged to be able to share it with you. See you soon with the next vlog.